How's it going, everyone? Wayne the Known here, and welcome back to another episode of Geeking Out, where we basically discuss everything nerd and geek related. I'm once again doing a solo thing. We're going back to the group podcast starting next week. But tonight, tomorrow, today, whenever you're watching and or listening to this, I want to talk about a game that I don't know if and when they are going to release it, and actually, it just crossed my mind the other day when I was thinking about the Jurassic Park survival game. That's also no idea when a release date is going to be for that. But the game I want to talk about is the story-driven narrative game, which is kind of like Beyond Two Souls, Detroit Become Human, the something Rain game. I can't remember the name of it. I'll probably put a thing in it. It's Star Wars Eclipse, a game that was, oh god, when was it announced? I'm cheating here and I'm looking I'm looking up don't want to do that. Oh god, when was this game announced? Star Wars Eclipse. So remember the trailer came out. Has it really been 3 years since the Yeah, no. Fuck, it's been 3 years since since they released the trailer for Star Wars Eclipse. I mean, no, I don't want to go that. Oh god, really? Rating pending. Let's see, what was that trailer? December 9th. Oh god, almost 4 years since the release of the cinematic trailer, where it just showed everything from like the potential different people you get to play as, the different planets, and yeah, 3 years since the release of almost 4 years since the release of the cinematic trailer, with over, oh yeah, almost 450K views, and nothing has been said since. Like, I know games like this take a long time and everything, so I'm not harping. I'm not harping on. Oh God, who was it? What was it? Quantum Dream. Quantum Dream. What games did they did? I'm gonna be all over the place. Oh, okay. So Detroit Human, Heavy Rain. Yeah, Beyond Two Souls. All I've only ever played. I've only ever played one, but I've seen the gameplay for Beyond Two Souls a few years back. So I'm kind of curious how they would do this with Star Wars. I actually kind of want to look more into this because I haven't thought about this since the trailer was released a few years back, and yeah, no, yeah, see the galaxy through the eyes of an ensemble cast of multiple charismatic playable characters, each with their own morality, personality, motivations, and such. Yeah, it takes place during the High Republic era. I'm going to be looking on this thing through Wikipedia, give more of a an idea of what this game was supposed to be like. Yeah, publishers Lucasfilm Games and Quantic Dream. Star Wars Eclipse is an upcoming adventure video game developed by Quantum Dream and set during the High Republic, uh, featuring a cast of multiple playable characters. It is planned to allow players to change the events of the story based on their decisions in game. Pretty much like Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, really good game, and Detroit Become Human. So, I'm curious how many characters you would have played as then, because I know I'm not sure how many people you get to play in Heavy Rain. I know um, in Beyond Two Souls you only got to play as one, and in Detroit Human you got to play as three. As the first video game to be set in the era of the High Republic, the multimedia initiative that launched with publishing earlier this year. Oh, this is way back, and then will feature an original story and unique characters, each with their own paths, abilities, and roles to play in the tapestry of the events that could alter the carefully balanced piece in an uncharted section in the Outer Rim. I don't even say where it is. The game is set to feature multiple playable characters as well as branching paths and stories choices that players can make to change. I wonder if there would have been like a moment where they all would have met and they like all would have coincided. The game had its world premiere at the Game Awards on December 9th, 2021. Again, 4 years ago. And I remember watching, like, I think it was almost a 3 minute trailer, and it looked pretty cool. The cinematic looked really awesome. And I'll be showing clips out through here and there. I even liked how the logo looked. Um, yeah, by Quantic Dream, the CEO, I'm not even going to pronounce that name, stated in September 2021 that although Eclipse would play differently than the studio's previous titles, the game will retain the fundamental elements associated with Quantum Dream, with an emphasis on strong characters and stories. Release and reception. In March 2022, a report from the site Xfire circulated speculating the release of Eclipse had been delayed by several years. Oh boy. Quantic Dream refuted these claims, stating that the game would not have been delayed since no release date has been publicly announced. During the Star Wars High Republic show on March 8th, 2023, James Wow confirmed Eclipse was still in development. Now, I'm not one for harping on gaming companies when it comes to release of a game, because there has been moments in games where a game has been delayed because they need to fix it, and fans have, like, either the fans or the studio itself is like, hey, we need to release this game now so we can get it ready for this next, gaming awards and everything, and then a game comes out, and then it's crap. I mean, at first it's crap. Cyberpunk 2077, I think, is a good example of a game that was not great at first, but over the years, and finally 2023 they finally got everything, and also is getting a 2.3 update, which I cannot wait. So that's the game I'm. Oh, yeah. I know that some things I'm looking about controversies. The announcement of Eclipse development at the 2021 Game Awards was met with mixed reactions. The game's cinematic reveal trailer on the official Star Wars YouTube channel gained over 8 million views. Wow. Within its first week, reviewers reacted positively to the trailer, with praise going towards the scope, visual style, and mood sentiments that were echoed by a number of general fans. Others, however, took issue with the involvement of developer Quantic Dream in the Star Wars project. The French studio had previously been the subject of controversy after becoming involved in legal battles concerning the allegedly harsh working conditions. Again, this is Wikipedia, so, take this with a grain of salt. Other negative opinions were directed towards the idea of Quantic's founders and that person working within the Star Wars universe, as the developers had been accused of perpetrating a proactive and... Oh. I don't know if these are true. Again, this is Wikipedia. So the hashtag Blackout Star Wars Eclipse was spread on Twitter by popular individuals in the fan community, of course. Some supporters of the movement hoped that this response would result in... Okay. If you want to read more about that... Yeah. Just look at their Wikipedia. Continuity Eclipse is set to take place in their High Republic era, and the time period originally developed for the Star Wars High Republic multimedia project that officially began in 2021 of January, with the release of Charles Soule's novel Light of the Jedi. Although announced as the first video game to take place during this era, Eclipse was preceded by the 2021 VR, Tales from Galaxy Edge, and its 2021 sequel, Lost Call. Both game feature segments set during the High Republic era, wherein the player takes control of Jedi Eddie's Sunzi. Galaxy? Did that game already come out? Oh, okay, yeah, it's been out. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. Okay, alright, okay. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, aside from that trailer we saw, nothing else has been released on this game. And while we're in the talks of games that we don't know when they're going to be released, I want to talk about the survival horror game Jurassic Park Survival, which takes place I want to say, yeah, er, yeah, single player first person action adventure game set in the world of the original 1993. Yeah. Players will experience the events of the day after the movie. Oh, so it takes place after the events of the game. Okay, and if anyone's seen the trailer, and I think it had a little bit of gameplay, I'll probably show another trailer here. Yeah, you're playing as Dr. Maya Joshi, a scientist who is unable to evacuate Isla Nublar. The game will feature intense encounters with dinosaurs, stealth gameplay, and exploration of the island, including new areas not seen in the film. Um, yeah, from the game is intended to be canon. Okay, so kind of I don't know if it'd be kind of like that Jurassic Park game that was like a Telltale game. I would not know. Um, But yeah, if anyone's seen that trailer, it's literally like Alien Isolation, canon to the universe, with Isolation taking place, after the events of the first game where you're playing as Ripley's daughter. This one you're playing as a scientist who somehow did not know about the evacuation of Jurassic Park, and now must make her way to escape the island. Just seems a lot of like. I think that's the only other one I could think of. The only other game I could think of that had like, oh hey, here's a cinematic trailer that came out like 2 or 3 years ago. Because, um, yeah, I think with the Jurassic Park survival game, um, the trailer came out. When was that one? I'm also not showing my face again just because I feel like this is just, yeah. Jurassic Park Survival. That game came out. That trailer was announced. That game came out. Almost. That trailer came out almost 3 years ago. Was supposed to come out for PC, PlayStation, and the Xbox Series S. Like, I'm not trying to harp on these games or anything. Trust me, I would never do that. I'm not harping on these developers. Like, I know games take a long time to make, but when you released a trailer, you know, years ago and still nothing, I'm just like, is it gonna be released? Is there a release date? I mean, I know with other games like GTA 6, they had to release that due to the leaks. We just got, like, I think the third trailer, I think, just not long ago. Or was it the second? Third trailer not long ago, I think. And that game's coming out next year, hopefully. But with games like Star Wars Eclipse and Jurassic Park Survival, like, I mean, I get it. You want to release to show people, hey, but when you don't release something after another thing after a few years, it kind of makes people wonder: is it coming out still? Like, what's going on? I'm not a game developer. I don't work for, so my opinion kind of means nothing. But I feel like if something is going to be released, if you show something and it has been a while, I feel like you should like let people know, hey, I mean, I'm sure maybe somewhere online there's something. If not, I do apologize and I withdraw that curtain. Yeah, no, I'm looking and I don't see anything about Star Wars Eclipse. That's a wee bit concerning. Yeah, I have heard. Heard or seen nothing, and I'm looking at everything, and I don't see anything at all about this game. Like, it's kind of sad. I mean, the trailer looked really good. So I'm kind of hoping maybe like, oh, it's Star Wars, Disney, and I think since that trailer was announced, I mean, we had Jedi Survivor, we had oh God, what's the other, the one by Ubisoft, which I know people kind of have mixed. Um, God, what was that one? I know people still want another Battlefront game. Star Wars Outlaws, the open world one. That was pretty fun. I haven't finished it myself. I need to. But yeah, no, I have not heard or seen anything recently on both the Jurassic Park game, and there has been a Jurassic. Well, I mean, you got the Jurassic. Oh no, you got the Jurassic World game. You got Jurassic World 3 coming out. The oh god, I played the first two. Yeah, Jurassic World Evolution. Like, there's a game coming for that. And it's supposed to come out released for this year. So I'm like, well, I know it's by a different studio as well. So, but you think, something would have been said by now about both of those games. So, again, I'm not harping on the developers or the studios or anything, but like, I feel like it's either just one of those things like, oh, hey, yeah, we're making this. It's coming. It's, we'll let you know when it comes out soon. And then just like years later, it's like, so, where's the game at? There's I don't see anything on here. I mean, I've seen like I saw videos on YouTube about, saying, oh yeah, here's the update on this, but like, there's nothing online. I mean, if I haven't seen anything, but I don't really. Like, I've been on YouTube and I haven't seen anything, a second trailer, just those two trailers that came out 3 years ago. And, no, wait, it was two. Yeah. Almost two. Wait, was it 2 years ago? Wait. Shit. Just one more thing here. I just want to double check that. Phone's a bit slow. Jurassic Park Survival. That game came out. That trailer was announced. This is both a dash cam and go away, YouTube. I mean, that was, 2023. So it's been 2 years. Okay, so it's been 2 years. So maybe this year or next year they'll say, hey, here's a second trailer and here's when it's going to be released. And then with the Star Wars Eclipse one's like, is it coming out? I guess it could be released. Anyway, that's my quick rant review. Well, not really review. No, review would be like I've played it or I've watched it. This is just more of a, when is it coming out? I know, again, as I said, game developing, stuff like that takes time. There's other games to work on, or it's just, they just decided, well, we're not sure if we're going to work on this. Anyway, I think that's about it. We're almost at the 20-minute mark here. Anyway, once again, I'm Wayne the Unknown. Thank you for listening to this episode of Geeking Out. Until next time, thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for watching.